What's up, guys? Chris VA Travels up here in Lorton, Virginia, Fairfax County. Not too far from Alexandria, not too far from Mount Vernon, and going to visit Mount Ayr, old plantation home that was built back in the 1730s. Yeah, see the trail right there leading up to it, and we are right in the middle of a big subdivision. Yeah, so some info right here. And Dennis McCarty, he acquired the land in 1727. They think the house was most likely built 1732. But yeah, originally 522 acres. And yeah, you can pause and read, only 3 families have owned the home. So yeah, damaged during the Civil War. And was originally a Greek Revival style home that it burned down in 1992. All right, let's go check it out. Wonder if anything's over there, but let me first walk the trail. All right, so regulations right there. I don't know when this subdivision was put together, but there are some townhouses nearby that I had read were completed in 1989. So, all right, I see a fenced-in area. Okay, maybe I should have walked. Well, I think this leads up to it right there, but yeah, you see the chimney? Sun's kind of in the way. Actually, what's over here? Looks like some capitals of a column. But yeah, let me get into it. First, come over here. Let me wrap around to get the sun out of the way. Oh, there's a couple plaques, kind of a, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Oh yeah, but a little oasis of nature here right in the middle of the bustling Fairfax. Ooh, let's see if I can make this out. Well, there it is right there. The home, I don't know how well you can see it. I'll try to find a picture online, maybe put that up. Mount Ayr, the story of a home. Again, built by Dennis McCarty, as you may be guessing, of Irish descent. His father came over from Dublin. He served as sheriff, justice of the peace, a vestryman for the Truro parish. Also was in the House of Burgesses. Oh, and he was married to George Washington's cousin, Sarah Ball. Looks like they got married in 1724. On the property, there was a public warehouse that was used to store produce that would have been shipped to England. Property stayed in the McCarty's hands for over 100 years. And it's saying that, okay, so it looks like about 1850, the house was damaged by fire. It was rebuilt and completed. Timeline over here. Again, pretty hard to read. But okay, so 1860, the house was sold to Aristides Land Street. He just went by Tide, Tide Land Street. He was a private in the Virginia Cavalry during the Civil War. 2 of his sons also joined. He was jailed twice while Fairfax was occupied by the Union Army. His wife was jailed for 3 months for provisioning Confederate soldiers. And when she was released, she went back to the house and she still signaled Confederate troops from the attic window. And I can tell you, Miss Landstreet, she eventually took her children out to the Blue Ridge Mountains for the duration of the war. When she returned, the house was in disarray and they had to start selling off property. So it stayed in their hands until 1914, when it was whittled down to 217 acres. And it was sold to a George Kernan. Can't tell you too much about George, but I can tell you his wife. She granted a part of her land here to Army engineers who ended up building Fort Humphreys, which is now Fort Belvoir. So the 304th Regiment troops quartered here, and then there was a railroad spur built out here that connected to the RFMP, which runs down to Fredericksburg. But okay, so is this the front porch? All brick porch. And okay, there's another plaque right there. Oh, a couple of plaques, but it looks like that one's kind of weathered over. But okay, so good shot of the foundation, and we would have had a room right there. Fireplace. You see that would have went down to the basement. And yeah, it's a shame I can't. Oh, is that part of the oh, what's that back there? I'm gonna walk back there. But I wonder if there were, Yeah, it'd be great to come out here with a metal detector, although I'm sure this has all been picked over. There might have been some outbuildings, some dependencies over there. Is that a trail going off right there? Just walk over real fast. And I think there's a creek. Maybe that goes down to, I'm not too sure. Oh, wow, yeah, this thing's totally weathered over, but get a closer look at the ruins. Old mill wheel right there. Yeah, just tons of old brick. Yeah, shame they had this thing fenced off. But not too tall of a chimney. But again, a Greek Revival style home. Main portion of the house was 3 stories with a, 2-story attachment. I just walked into that tree branch. But let me see if I can make anything out over here. I might have to go online. Okay, plenty of pictures of the interior. Okay, so all right, so the main portion of the house, like I say, 3 stories. It looks like just 2 right there, but maybe they include the attic with the attachment to the left there. Okay, there's a lady standing right there, and that's a photo from 1970. And I'm sure there were upgrades over the years, but yeah, hopefully I can find. So it looks like that's going to be maybe a living room, maybe. Alright, so yeah, I guess the main portion of the house would have been over there. Alright, so was it kind of an L-shaped house possibly? Is that another kind of back porch right there? If so, the house wasn't all that big. I don't, yeah, alright. Well, this isn't going to give us too much information talking about artifacts. Ugh, yeah. Alright, I'm not going to waste my time there. This looks like a little walking path that would have been outside of the house. What is this? Ruins of an outbuilding. Smoke. Well, it's not that big actually. A dairy. Small smokehouse. Who knows? Oh, what is this? Some sort of trough-like thing. Somebody put their initials in there. Oh, huh. Oh, okay. All this overgrowth back here. Pretty nasty stuff. Let me, oh, what is that? So would that have been another entrance? You walk in to go through the, go through the door? Alright, let's hope we can make this out. Oh, alright, so this one looks like it's legible. A little bit. Well, pictures kind of aren't. But, okay, there's the house again. Maybe you can see the 3-story section a little bit better. Oh, so the millstone, the same one we saw over there, served as the back step. It had emerged from the ashes. Yeah, I guess that was an entrance over there. Well, got a little bit of information off that. Alright, another step up right here. So is this the back entrance? Maybe that's the step up to go through the back door. But yeah, you see we're kind of up on a hill here, overlooking the Fairfax Parkway. I'm going to walk down there in a minute. But yeah, you could just picture the activities that went on in whatever room this was. Plaque over here. So what was this? Piece of metal right there. A bunch of nothing over here again. What a shame. Well, is this going to say anything? Oh, all right. Well, that's nice. A little shout out to Catherine Harper Thorson. Yep. All right. So it looks like she helped with the preservation efforts. No write-up of what's over here, but looks like these maybe were capitals on some really big columns. But did that thing have columns that were this big? I hopped online. I found a website I didn't see earlier when I was researching. But yeah, this thing was a Greek Revival style house. So of course it had a big pediment out front. It was held up by 4 big columns. The main entrance had a big transom window above the door, which was pretty common at that time. It would let daylight shoot down the main hall. It also would cool the house down. You could open it up. Looks like there were a couple side lights next to the door, pretty common. Okay, so the door, some of the windows were actually brought from Louisiana. So you could imagine they must have been pretty impressive. They were in the French style, I'm guessing kind of the Creole style. And there was a big Osage orange tree on the property. What a shame. Again, the house, you see some smaller attachments with the chimney right there. And so it looks like this is saying something about the outbuildings, but I can't really make that out. Again, hopefully I can go online. Gather some more information, but yeah, we'll just look at these old wooden buildings. Very dilapidated buildings. There's a pipe coming out of the ground over there. All right, so none of these are thorns. Well, actually, yeah, shoot, these are thorns. I just don't want anything ripping into my coat and taking my beanie off my head. Okay. A bucket of nails right there. Well, the roof's holding up, so yeah. Oh, all right, so electrical pole right there. Oh, there's an electric pole right there. See if I can... I think if I can get past this. Oh, there's the back of the little mini barn. I don't know if this is a good idea, but oh boy, this tree's kind of... Okay, alright, so a little brick chimney back here. Yeah, I'll see if I can find, oh, a little boxwood tree right here. Oh, alright, so, okay. Is that bamboo back there? Interesting plants. Oh, there's something back there too. Oh, look, all right, a little brick. Kind of, this old bucket. And then, I don't know if you can make that out, ruins of a chimney back there. Maybe I can get to it better. Let me... I'll just bust through this. Alright guys. Ha! Well, here you go. I don't know what that is, just the kind of back of another building, I guess. But I think if I bust through here, I can kind of, I don't know if I can get through this. Alright, that worked out. Okay, another, behind these boxwoods, I guess we're kind of hiding this building. Big tree right here. But I don't see anything else back there. Gonna have to do the limbo to get under this thing. Alright, okay, I found a clear path to get out of here. Okay. And alright, so who knows what that was, but this might be the best way to get out of here. Kind of cut through here. Hey, alright, so there goes my cap. I don't want to rip this. An adventure. Hopefully my cap's all right. This fence doesn't look that old. This stuff really just grew up on it pretty quick, it looks like. Just kind of blocks your view, I guess. This thing, it looks like it crumbled there in the middle. Oh yeah, entrance right there. And yeah, just an old barn caved in. Oh, so I'm seeing maybe a corn crib back there. Alright, so at least we have a clear path. pile of debris right there, maybe. Yeah, door right there. Ugh. Walk around this corn crib. Doesn't look all that old. You see the, wow, you feel like you could kick that thing and it would fall over. Huh. Nothing really to see in here, but some wasp nests up there. Old soda cans. Alright, let's see where this takes us. Oh yeah, just some debris back here. Is that like a washing machine? Old tires, yeah, just some debris got tossed back here. Water heater. Alright, so just walking the trail going down the hill. Just logs over here. A lot of fallen trees. Oh, is there a railroad? Are those railroad tracks over there? Part of that spur that I told you was built? Oh, cool, little cardinal right down there. But yeah, all right, so I guess I'm glad I walked down here. Yeah, all right, so yeah, cool. So tracks that would have taken you to Fort Belvoir would have connected to the RFMP, like I say. All right, I think I'm gonna backtrack. I don't think I need to walk that trail. That's gonna be a long loop to get back to my car. All right, let me head back up there. Okay, all right, I made it back up here, and actually you can kind of walk through this little area of brush. And so this would have been a tobacco plantation, I guess kind of a smaller plantation. At one time in the 1700s, there were 31 slaves working on the property, so I would imagine there were slave houses somewhere around here. Big old tree came down over there. And while I walk back, I can tell you a ghost story associated with this place. So Dennis McCarty's, oh look, you see a plane back there leaving Reagan. No big deal, just a plane. Yeah, so Dennis McCarty's granddaughter, Sarah McCarty, she married a guy named Richard Chichester. Not a nice guy. He was celebrated. The only good thing he did, I guess, was he provided 272 bushels of corn to Lafayette's troops as they headed to Yorktown. But yeah, he was not a kind man. His nickname was Hard Chichester. He was known, he famously didn't treat his slaves very well. Didn't treat anybody very well, didn't treat his wife very well. So he ended up dying in 1796. And I believe he's buried somewhere around here. Actually, yeah, I wish I could find where the little kind of cemetery was. Maybe I'll just wander over there and look around. But yeah, so he died 1796. When he died, his slaves had said that they saw a white rabbit shoot from under his bed after he died. But yeah, so he was buried. 120 years later, in the 1920s, a big storm came through. A bolt of lightning cracked his tombstone. So instead of it saying Richard Chichester, it just said Hard Chichester. So kind of a crazy coincidence. Check out this bird right here. Gonna peek over this ridge. But I don't want to go on a wild goose chase. You feel like one of these paths going down might take you to a little graveyard or something, but I didn't see any mention of it when I was researching online. Alright guys, I'm going to get out of here. That was a fun little adventure. That's it for the ruins of Mount Ayr. If you're a fan of historic homes, you're visiting Mount Vernon, this place isn't too far away. Fort Belvoir is pretty much across the street if you're up here visiting. But yeah guys, I'm going to hop off here. As always, like and subscribe. See you on the next one.